Okay, so I think we're good. I think we're just going to start. I think we're doing this raw, boys.
This doesn't look right, does it?
Closing the laptop while recording seems like a bad move.
You just put that open just for us, just to make sure that
I got to look at the levels here. You guys,
He's concerned about sound quality.
the only problem is I don't have my intro stuff.
Rob, you got to put your microphone up to your mouth.
I don't
while
have my
It's called
speaking.
production, Rob.
Do I have my intro stuff that I didn't really do? Okay, now I'm ready. Got on my phone. I'm ready. Okay, I'm looking at all these.
Do you do this at the beginning of your comedy bits where you fumble around for like?
Yeah, my thing is my wife. I mean, my first wife. I mean, you know what it is, guys? Everybody's like, oh, then they feel bad for me. They give me a pity laugh.
Yes.
In 2020, four friends decided to listen to every one of the greatest 500 albums as decided by Rolling Stone magazine. This resulted in a text chain that celebrated the music, excoriated the order, and led us to make this podcast. Listen, we got to go. Aaron literally is going to a basketball game. We're sitting in a hotel room, okay, like a bunch of cool dudes.
Yep.
All right. And
Cool stuff.
And
to
I
do.
had to. Do you know how many condom wrappers I had to move off the seat before I sat down?
I don't know what Russell was doing here last night.
By the way, I'm looking at Aaron in the eyes when I say that. I don't like it. We are live to tape in Las Vegas. We are recording right now. I'm sure this isn't going to work out, but we got to figure it out.
This will be great.
So we are in a hotel room. We could not find. Just to let everybody know the stress is here. We could not find the do not disturb sign for the door. And the person is right out there. So if she comes in,
She is on the podcast.
if she comes in, just to let you guys know this will be a murder-suicide. We will all just be dead in here. Okay? And then second of all, Aaron has to go to a basketball run in like 30 minutes.
Yep.
Okay? We have not prepped for this episode. We are not ready. But guess what? It's a punk episode. It's the Minutemen. We don't need to prep. It's not in the spirit to prep.
It's DIY it.
My peas are popping. My peas are popping. This results in a text chain that excoriated the music, excoriated the order, less to make it a podcast. We are far from I can't go back. And we promise to do almost no research. All opinions are our own unless you disagree. Please sit back and enjoy. Beck did it better live from Las Vegas.
Oh, my God.
We are all the way up to album 263. Oh, no, wait. Now I'm reading the other episode. I forgot that I did prep one for this. Guys, we are all the way up to album 266. Okay. And we've got Double Nickels on the Dime by the Minutemen. Okay. And I've got three guys here.
Got some guys.
Okay. Who, if they're in my room this morning, they'd know that craps is more than just a game. I've got Matt in Las Vegas. Matt, how are you doing today?
Rob, glad to be here.
I've got Russell out in Las Vegas. Russell, how are you doing today?
Rob, I'm a cesspool. Blah 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 blah.
Wow. And I've got Aaron. Now, Aaron recently told me that his wife told him that their relationship is the opposite of John Lennon.
How's that?
She gets no Yokos. Oh. She gets no O's. No O's. Yeah, instead of oh no's, it's no O's. That's what it was. Okay. That's what the joke was. Instead of oh no, she gets no O's. I
You
nailed
doing
it.
that to Aaron's face is incredibly uncomfortable for me.
Watch this. I'm going to touch his leg when I say it at the
I
same
don't like
time.
that either.
Leaned in a little bit too.
His leg is so hot. He is ready for basketball, by the way.
It's hot in here. Yeah.
Activating it.
I had to turn off the AC.
Oh, then we
The
got to
sweat
move.
going.
We
Oh,
got to
my
move.
God.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to take all this stuff. We're going to go down to the Starbucks at the lobby.
Yeah.
And we'll continue.
We
this
had that
way.
idea.
All right. So first, let's get into, well, we don't have a voicemail. I can't, wait, you know what? I could play a voicemail if you wanted me to. I've got one.
Is it Vegas related? If it's not Vegas related, save it.
Is it going
All
to cool
right,
us
it's
down?
Not, it's not big. Well, how about this? You know what? We're perfect right here.
Fuck, I forgot I got to change my compression shorts. I don't want to hurt my balls.
I can't, Aaron, please.
You got to get activated.
Get activated.
While we were walking over here last night, while Rob's pulling that up, I was talking, I think, with Rob. Maybe it was Aaron. You know the guys who give out the tickets? They snap the cards for the
Barry
ladies of
Bird.
the
Loves
night,
those
the
guys,
strippers,
yeah.
those guys. I was wondering, do you think in the history of the world, anyone's ever gotten one of those tickets and ended up being married to the ticket they got? One time.
This is the voicemail.
Over under 0.5.
Has to have happened.
Just once, it's like, you know what? How did you and Luna meet? You'll never believe it. I saw her face looking at him to be right next to $200 on a card.
Yeah.
And I knew this was the girl I was
That
going
was
to
the
marry.
number I had to call.
Now, the other girl on the card, because this is one of the cards I really like. Now, of course, I have been collecting those cards. Now, just to let everybody know, in Las Vegas, they are handing out cards of nude women on the street with the smallest of stars over the nipples. Just the smallest stars, so it's not quite.
Faintest.
Listen, pornography is like the craps. I know it when I see it. You know what I mean? And that is as close as you could possibly get. The stars are so small. Yet this, That it's so great. But yeah, to end up marrying that person, then
Yeah, it's got to be over under 0.5. What do you think?
Russell, the answer is 0.
No?
Those girls don't exist, Russell.
You think they're all AI generated?
No, I think that they're probably all dead, Russell. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like when you see a dog in an old movie, and you just got kind of watch it, and you're like, well, that dog died a long time ago. I don't think those women on the cards are the women that are gonna show up. But maybe you could. Do you think you really request them by name on there?
I would imagine.
Okay, Aaron's raising his hand. He wants to answer. Aaron, I'm not going to let you for the sanctity of our marriage. All right, let's get right into our rolling.
The other thing, you think there's like you know how baseball cards have had a renaissance in the last 5-6 years? Yeah. You think there's like an active market for those cards? Like, what's the Honus Wagner Tidy Star stripper card?
Oh my God, I got the Misty holographic.
Yes,
you know what I mean. It's got a little slice of fabric on there. I know what it is. It smells great though.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, for sure. What do you think? They have like a misprint?
Yes.
Yeah.
Error.
Guys, this would be a PSA 10, but it's been snapped so many times.
It's the one that says fuckface on
it.
That's for all our true baseball card nerds out there.
Here's what we should do next year: is we should make cards of the 4 of us nude,
and
with the tiniest stars over our junk, and then we stand out on the street and hand those out. And people are like, "Hey, it's just me like picking up my shoes." You know what I mean? Like
I'm better on it.
I'm bending over feeding the dog or something. And they're just like, what?
Staring deep into your asshole.
Who would you get to snap them and hand the cards out?
Joe from East St. Paul, for sure.
It's Joe all day.
He's good. I don't know if you guys have seen him in action. He's pretty good at that.
He was on his way.
Well, we got a picture taken by us last night of Peter that I thought was absolutely fantastic. It might be the ultimate Beck did a better picture
I haven't seen it yet.
we ever had. Oh my God, it looks like we're like Mount Rushmore. It's the greatest picture. This guy can do no wrong. That's exactly what we're doing, except instead of us facing the camera, we're all bending over feeding the dogs about at the same time.
So if somebody calls in, leaves a Bext or whatever, you'll send them the pic. How about that?
100%.
Yeah. We need some calls.
Yeah. No, we actually have lots of voicemails. I just can't pull it up on my phone.
We don't know what speaker Rob's phone is playing to right now.
So that picture that could be used for the card. You know how the new thing too is they'll have they've got Babe Ruth's autograph on the same card with like Kobe Bryant or something like that. Like this would be the ultimate card of the 4 of us autograph.
Oh yeah,
auto.
Yeah, well, I would auto pen it. Yeah, yes. I would. I don't have time to sign my own cards. I'm doing it so much. You know what I mean? Listen, rolling going. Aaron, how's it going with you? And please tell us what the fuck you're doing next, which is the craziest thing I think that I've ever seen somebody do.
It's going great. It's going great. Yesterday was my birthday. I turned 46 yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And you guys were awesome. I got to say, everybody showed up and showed out. We went out hard on Saturday night.
Except for Joe.
Last night.
Well, Steve. We had 2 no-shows.
I mean, this load management. Like everybody, you got to like pace yourself now.
Especially with having a roommate.
Yeah.
You gotta pace it.
You know what I mean? Is he going to be playing poker tonight?
Yeah.
It would really help me get to sleep.
The tough thing with Aaron as a roommate, you never know what the fuck that guy's going to do. Like, he could be playing basketball or he may be walking in that door any second.
Yeah, unpredictable. But yes, I did. So I talked to you guys about what I was going to try to do for my fun special outing in Las Vegas. And I found a place called Atlas Hoops, and they run open runs. There's a special MLK Day run today. Shout out to everybody who's thinking about the world and how your place is in it. And I signed up for this run from noon to 2. They got 15 guys. It's 8-minute games to 21. And
this is very organized fun.
Very organized.
Winter stays on, probably.
Winter stays on.
Is there a way you can see like how good everybody is? Like, is there a B level?
No. So this is the concern. I told these guys, like, if I show up,
I bet
like
they're going to be 15.
Guys,
they'll just split it up evenly.
I'm hoping so. But if I show up and it's like, the game's at 12, I'll be back here by 12:25 if it's not looking right. But
now, Aaron, what are we thinking? When are we thinking? Are we thinking ice in the veins?
Yeah, I have been thinking about that. Yeah.
Are we thinking the what's going to be our celebration?
I'm generally so relieved if a shot goes in that I forget to celebrate.
Balls. Yeah.
But if I hit a game winner, it's got to be ice in the veins, right?
Oh my God, ice in the veins.
I think it's slapping the tickets. It's the ticket move.
That would be so good. So, Aaron, how do you get the nuts up to go do this? I would be so embarrassed to go do it. I mean,
I might be embarrassed. It was like, this was what I didn't, I haven't played hoops at home now for a few weeks because it's been raining and I was gone yesterday. So I was like, I want to get a run in. I found this thing. I read the blog post about it. It seems like it's a cool deal, so
Wow.
I'm going to check it out, man.
Now, Aaron,
But here's the problem.
have your lungs been abused in the last couple of days? Do you feel
A
like
little
you're going to
bit,
be able to run?
yeah. That's my concern because my number one skill in basketball right now as a 46-year-old is playing hard. I can play hard.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that today. So
Wow.
I don't have any skills if it's not playing hard. So we'll see how it goes.
But the good news is that even if the worst thing happens, you take a shot, it misses, you try to get the rebound, your pants fall off, you fall into a garbage can, a woman comes out and takes a picture of your butthole, posts it on the website.
puts a little star over it.
You can at least never go back there again. So like you're kind of immune. It's kind of like a superpower. None of these people are ever going to see you again.
That's right. I'm doing my best. Yeah. They'll talk
What
about
is the ideal scenario for you today? Like, is it to be the fourth best player on the team and compete and have a good workout? Like, what's the realistic
the
best
ideal
case?
scenario is to play for 2 hours, maybe be on a team that wins a game, make one shot, and turn the ball over infrequently as possible.
Now you've got a ride coming in like 30 minutes, right?
That's right.
You're keeping an eye on the time?
I've got an eye on the
All
time.
right, so we're going to go over it. Should we just...
What am I going to do with my microphone when I leave?
Oh, just turn it off and put it there. Just trust me. Don't worry about it. And
Yeah,
you know
so
what?
how's
The other thing is you're going to see little cameras around here. That's totally for the podcast right now. I'm not going to activate those anytime later, so don't worry about that. Okay? And I know one is right over there by the dog food bowl. Just ignore that one. That's for research purposes only.
How's it really going with Matt?
Good. Russell, I have to thank you for reminding me to bring my pillow. I have slept like a baby.
Amazing.
God, the pillows here are so big. I thought of Matt so much. The pillows are absolutely fucking gigantic. I feel like I'm trying to sleep on a castle.
Yeah, but like I totally forgot about it. Two things. I've traveled so much for work that I forgot. Normally I just park. Company pays for parking at the airport or whatever. So I was just going to drive up and Sarah goes, well, who's giving you a ride to the airport? I'm like, shit, I got to figure out how to get to the airport. So Sarah gave me rides, very nice of her. But then I was going to just carry on like a very light bag.
She gave you a ride in shitty weather, I believe, that night too.
Very bad.
It was commitment.
Right. But I totally forgot about my rule. 2 days at some place, you bring a pillow. It's been great. It's been wonderful. So I thank you, Russell, for reminding me.
You bet.
Wow, brilliant.
I got to fully experience a layover at my flight got delayed by about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized like I don't get, and maybe you guys don't get to see, I don't get to experience like a delay at an airport because I'm either one traveling for work. So like I can't have a couple beers and then show up for something at work, or I'm with the family and I'm not getting drunk with the kids kind of a thing. Or I'm coming home from work. So if I'm leaving, I'm in Dallas or something, I'm coming home, like I know that I got a 3-hour flight and then I got to go be in dad mode. So I never, ever, ever get to fully experience like a delay at the airport. So I had a 22-ounce hazy IPA at some bar at the end, which I don't, which just got me completely tanked. So I just took a nice
I was
nap on
wondering
the plane.
because some of the texts you were sending, I was like, what is going on
Right,
here?
I
I was
know.
like, but I was like, I realized
that
you'd had
too.
the beer before. I was like, okay.
I realized that too.
Please put the star over that next time before you send that text.
Yeah.
Hey guys, here's me in the pet relief area.
Yeah.
What?
No, but I did realize that too
Yeah,
because
by
all
the
of a
way-
sudden I'm just texting. Yeah.
By the way, the other day I said it would be really hard to have sex in a cold plunge. Like that would be a challenge. I can tell you number 2 on the list is the pet relief area of the airport. If you're getting slammed in the pet relief area, you are a stud. I don't know if you guys ever been in there just for fun.
No.
I know you don't
No.
travel with your dog. Okay,
No.
first of all, don't do it. It's not fun. Okay, because if you go into a room, it smells like what Carnival Court smelled like the first night we were there. Where you just recognize right away. It's like, oh, this is a ton of piss in here, and it's like on the. So, and plus, it turns out you have to have a dog when you go in. Otherwise, they get really bad if you use the bathroom. And it doesn't matter how much you spray it down with a hose afterwards; they get really bad.
It's that artificial turf.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're like, why is there so much corn in this artificial turf? All right, man, keep going. I'm sorry.
No, that's about it. We're gonna get moving for Aaron. So rolling, going. Russell, how's it going with you?
Rolling, going. I think we're getting old.
Yeah.
Yes.
This trip in Vegas, there's been a few things that have made me know that we're getting very old.
What's that?
Number one that jumps out is we now have guys on the regular that are just taking the nights off.
Yeah.
We're here 3 days,
True.
and we've had Peter took a night off on day 1.
Yep.
Deservedly.
Joe and Steve took a night off on day
Yep.
2. And you know what?
Rob kind of took a day out. He just drank Diet Cokes last night.
He
You
did.
had-
Well, I did miss the end of the Rams Bears game, taking a nap up in my room. Okay.
Yes.
But
That was a good one.
That was some load management.
Yes. But so we have people that are now missing large chunks of this, not to go play basketball, but just to sleep.
Hey, it sounds like the bad guys in the Goonies.
Yeah.
They were missing large chunks.
Hey, you guys.
Again, that's not chunk. That is sloth.
But I've implemented a rule the last couple of years that no drinking while the sun's up. For me personally, it's been the greatest.
Can I
in
ask
the
you a
world.
question though?
Yeah.
How can you tell when the sun's up here? Every time I go outside, it's
That's the
dark. I'm
greatest
shocked.
thing.
I'm stunned.
That's the greatest thing. Like I don't. And John from Edina has finally said we were playing blackjack. He goes, "You're not drinking." I go, "Well, no, again, because you called me out. So just wait till somebody calls you out on it, and then it's pretty good."
So I think the big reason I know we're getting old, though, is not that people are taking the breaks. It's that now we are all understanding of people taking a break.
That's true.
Like there's no part of us that's going to go give Joe real shit about not showing up
No.
last night.
No.
None.
Well, I mean, I did go up and like put a bunch of shaving cream on his face, put his hand in a bucket of hot water, but that was about it. No, because and I think that happened before when we had a friend here. The pleasure principal was here. He was gone for a whole day, and we're just like, oh, he's in heaven.
Sick.
He's in a dad spa where you're just doing whatever you want. It's like, oh, I'm in a
He's
hotel.
watching Draft Day or something like that.
Again.
100%. No, it's just, I mean, you because this is a day away from everybody. If you want to take it, take it. That's been always the great thing about this trip. We get to do whatever we want. So yeah, but we are getting old, Russell.
The other reason I know we're getting old, and Rob started this last year, we are no longer typically playing live table games. We are playing video games. Like we're playing. Rob has been playing Bubble Craps now for 2 years straight.
Well,
And you've brought a lot of people into this world
True.
with you. Like I would say 6 to 7 of the guys now play Bubble Craps with you.
It's
6, 7.
It's true, but the problem is craps. I love craps so much, but I can't play a table. It's too expensive. It's like $10 minimum. I don't want to get into it, but still.
$25 minimums last night. He's like, you'd have to sit down with $1,000 to enjoy yourself.
100%. But I had a blast playing blackjack at a table. But yeah, it's just we are Russell. We're moving away. We're kind of I don't know what's going on, but it's well. I mean, the problem is here's the problem, Russell, and this happened to Peter and I last night in the casino. Everybody in the casino who wasn't us at 2 a.m. were real fucking losers. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We were at this thing where they could roll craps. We didn't hit a single point in an hour. These guys were the big, and everyone came up. We'd be like, do we think this person's a winner? And we'd look over.
No.
And it was the biggest fucking loser that you ever seen in your entire life. Like if this guy sold your insurance, you'd be like, I got to find a new insurance guy. You know what I mean? Like I got to find, so this guy's a loser. And it's just, there's so many fucking weirdos around here. They just do weird stuff.
Well, and you get people that are they're not themselves either. Like we're going to Vegas, we're all going to dress up, and then you just turn into a D-bag overnight.
There was a woman sitting behind Joe and I at the sports book yesterday whose voice was like a drill into the back of my head. And she kept talking. And Joe and I were looking at each other like, how is she talking so loud and so long? And I turned around. No, I'm not going to say it.
This is John from Edina.
No, it's not.
What?
There's only one person with a piercing voice that reaches me at all the corners of the world, but I can't say who it is.
Oh,
She's not listening.
Yeah,
they
no, she's
they are
not
not listening.
Not
No,
listening.
she's still not happy with me about some stuff, too.
That's a secret episode that'll come out later.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about that.
speaking of, you were talking about losers. I think I found the biggest loser in Vegas
Who's
last
that?
night too. It's the guy who's standing out on the strip, trying to get everyone to take a limo to the strip club.
Wow.
Like I was asking someone, what is the career path
his
for that
success
guy?
rate?
Like, was he working at one of the tourist shops selling like helicopter rides, and then he got promoted to this, or what's the path to be the guy who's trying to get people to go to the strip club on the Vegas
It's
Strip?
got to be a guy who's always worked at the strip club and then he got married.
Yeah.
And his wife was like,
Yes.
listen, we don't want you working the strip club anymore. He's like, fine, I'll go work
But
the
how does he
strip.
make?
front
How does he
lines.
make money? By the way, is he just getting paid?
It's the free
Tips.
limos.
I know we're supposed to. You're supposed to tip him.
So guys will come up and say, strip club, no cover, free limo. And I'm like, there's no way. There's no way that a strip club, first of all, is a strip club that I would want to go into if there's no cover whatsoever. Doesn't it feel like you're just going to be out there with like garbage cans and they're like kicking the raccoons away? You know what I mean? Like, it just does. It
By the
just
way,
doesn't feel
Rob,
great.
this is we talk about this every time. This is so awkward. Watching, I'm across from Rob.
Yeah.
Russ and Rosie are across from each other, and I see Rob going boop boop. He's just
I
like
know.
pinging back and forth, trying to look us in the eyes, and
I
it's
have
just
to,
I know.
I have to see who's going to give the
really
biggest
special.
laugh. Yeah, for sure.
You got to give them that feedback.
So yeah, I've decided we're old, and that guy's the biggest loser. Rob, we're only going. I was going with
100%.
you.
Well, I'll tell you what. What am I going to do for rolling going? I didn't even think of one. I was so stressed out getting here. I don't know.
It's the droids.
Did it? You
It's.
made it happen.
I'll tell you once again.
Oh, tell about the greatest power move from last night.
Well, I know. I'll tell you what it was last night. I'm sitting there off the dance floor doing my thing, and all of a sudden, one of the most gorgeous women I've seen on this whole trip comes up to me and she says to me, and I'm assuming she's saying like, "Hey, stop doing whatever you're doing." Like, and I'm like,
You with the face.
because like she was sitting there and I saw her and I was like, got out of her way so she could see the band. I was standing behind the garbage cans watching the music, and she came over and I thought she was going to tell me to move. And my first thought was, she's right, I should move. If she wants to get to these garbage cans, I would be in her way. She was so beautiful that I was just like, I got to get out of her way. And then she goes, "I love your shoes." And I was like,
Cheetos shoes.
yeah. She was like, "All your friends have so many shoes. Who's in charge of that?" And blah, 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 blah. So we kind of have a thing where we get done, we're talking, and I send her over to talk to Matt. I send her over. And then Matt comes back. He goes, "That's a prostitute." I go, "What? No. She really wanted to talk to me." And she goes, "Yeah, it's a prostitute." I was like, "A prostitute?" First of all, it's the only person under the age of 35 who's at this place.
Yes.
She's not dancing at all. She's just sitting there, and she did come and talk to me when I got close to her. I was like, "Yeah, it's a prostitute." Because as we've been walking through
Was
this,
she dressed like a prostitute?
Oh yeah, and she was smoking hot, but like, she's not going to comment on your shoes or my shoes or our shoes. Like that's just her.
well,
that's her line.
I did say to her, I go, "Oh, you're staring at my feet. We've switched that around a little bit, huh?" And then she did want to have sex for money, but I thought that was just a thing that happened, because it is
Fair
true.
market economy.
It is true that you have sex workers kind of throughout the casino, and they're always doing the same thing. They're always either by the doors or they're sitting by the slot machines. And I always know they're a sex worker because the number one thing they do is talk to me. "Hey, handsome. No, thanks." You know what I mean? Like,
Compliment? What?
yeah. I would have zero chance of getting in a real relationship here because anytime somebody says nice, I'm just like, "Oh, let's get it." All right, listen, that is it. What you want to talk?
By the way,
you
everybody's shoe game was on point.
It's tight.
It's pretty good.
It's tight.
Should I be getting J's? I'm realizing on this trip I should be I think it's a
if
good
you wanna be
40-year-old
cool,
guy's shoe.
If you want to be cool,
So how do I do that? What's the best way to
the
do that?
Nike app, and then you find like colors like he's got these ones here. He's
Yeah.
got because it got the blue and the green. They look like Timberwolves. It was an obvious buy for Russell to buy the Timberwolves ones.
I might have to do that. I might have to because I got to up my shoe game a little bit because I've got these Nobles that are, well, who cares what shoes I'm wearing, but I am wearing my Cheeto shoes.
You're just trying to get me to look at your shoes.
Well,
Your feet.
oh, that's true.
Well,
I'm wearing matching shoes
once again,
for the first time.
Aaron's birth. Maybe one of you guys tell the big baller move of last night.
Okay, here's the deal. We go to see the Droids. It is Aaron's
Is it
birthday.
range or not?
Yeah.
Yes, it is Aaron's birthday, and we go there. And listen, again, this place is full of idiots, and they're requesting the dumbest songs.
And the gun shows here this week too. So it's just a
It's
bunch
just
of.
the biggest fucking morons. Hey, what songs do you want? A guy's in the back yelling "Freebird." It's like, no, nobody wants
They wanted
Freebird.
Dio. Somebody's going crazy for Dio.
And somebody goes up and goes, "Play Bruce Springsteen." We're like, so it's getting toward the end of the night. Now, of course, we have heard the Droids already once. We will be hearing them again tonight as their
10 times in their
alternate
lives.
egos. Spandex Nation! But they were getting toward the end, and they were not playing Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name of. And we were like, okay, it's coming. And there's a guy up there, kind of up at the tip bar, and this guy's a fucking loser. Like, even if it was your dad's friend, you just know he's a loser. You know what I mean? And he's talking to him, saying, "Oh, I want this song, I want this song, I want this song." And all of a sudden, Russell goes, "What the fuck? They're not going to play Rage Against the Machine?" Russell goes over there. The guy has money getting ready to put in the tip jar. He's just negotiating with the band, and the band's like, "Well, I'm going to play like Pink Pony Club or something, right?" Like
They said we're not playing Rage tonight.
yeah. Russell goes out, breaks out the crispest, thickest, biggest line on it, $100 bill you've ever seen, and says, "I want Rage Against the Machine." The guy goes, "Okay, we'll do it."
The guy started arguing with me. I said, "The deal is done," and I put
Yes,
money
the
into
deal is
the droid.
Yep.
This loser guy who's
Guy goes, "Well, we are going to play that song."
This loser guy was trying to get a song was like a French defender in the Olympics. And Russell is Vince Carter, and he came down
Right over it.
and just went over the top and slammed the ball and put his nuts in this guy's face. And guess what happened, Russell? When they fucking started playing this
People
song,
went nuts.
People went nuts.
everybody came out of the
went
woodwork.
nuts.
Everybody was dancing. Now, unfortunately, 3 of the people that came out were the scariest hillbillies I've ever seen in my entire life. We knew we were in trouble because she was wearing pajama pants.
Yes.
And no bra.
And again, the scariest people. So once again, I go back to my garbage can hideout. I'm hanging out back there. I look out. Who is talking to these guys who have about a combined 5 teeth in their mouth and have been slam dancing and like pulling their shirts up and like pulling their pants down? And Russell, once again, I get I look at Russell. He's talking to these guys. I'm like, oh, what is he talking to them about? And they all just turn to me like a pack of wolves. And Russell goes like this and points to me. And the hillbillies come and get me and out on the dance floor. I felt I was like in The Hills Have Eyes. It's the scariest thing I've ever had in my entire life. Absolutely
I
terrifying.
had the great mid-90s bouncing around. What's that big walk where you're kind of
Yeah, for sure.
I got to say quick though, Russell also even before Rage, he did hook up. He told him that it was my birthday. He wanted to play something funky. They had to take a break.
Yep.
But they remembered. They came back. They did a Prince set. They played Kiss.
Yep.
Interpolated Erotic City back to Kiss. It was pretty fucking cool.
To be fair, that was
hats
Matt
off.
kind of instigated that one. So that was a
Hats
Matt
off.
and Russ special. Thanks for chipping in on that one, Rob.
Okay, we are recording. I just double checked. Listen, I'm a little cash poor right now. Okay, I had some issues with the Rams game that I not only picked all the picks that didn't win a single one. I also went to bed before the game was over. It's not good when the guy who makes your picks, you cannot find him anywhere in the fourth quarter.
Oh well, weird. Do we
Yeah.
pay out for that one?
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
don't worry.
All right, it is time to get
one other question.
Oh yeah.
So we're at the sports book last night, and we have 10 seats reserved in like nice cushion seats at Planet Hollywood. Matt you guys did a great job getting those.
Yep,
Thank you for doing that. And at the end of the game, because Rob had disappeared, there was one of our seats was empty, and there was a gentleman who was just passed out. And what did his T-shirt say?
I didn't see
His
it.
T-shirt said "Las Vegas, the city that never sleeps."
And he was sleeping in the chair.
he was hard asleep.
And he
for
was
like an
hard
hour.
asleep. And I came up and I was like, well, I kind of want to sit by John from Edina and talk to him while we're watching. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not waking that guy up though.
No.
And I was thinking, looking around, I was like,
You don't wanna
there's
wake
no
him
one
from
in
a
our
bad
group
dream
who's
or
waking
something.
that guy
No,
up.
there's
nobody.
Nobody at all.
Yeah.
No. You'd have to go get the woman manager who's constantly having to tell people to move.
Yes, I'll go get
Behind me.
security.
Security did. I mean, they came up to him early too, and they didn't move him for whatever reason. I don't know. It was weird.
Bought his
But
seat.
we have handled it this year. We found $75 seats to watch the games. It's in the same hotel where we are. You don't have to ever leave this place if you don't have to. It's
We're in a good
great.
spot.
For about 36
Unless
hours,
you have
I
to go
didn't.
play a basketball game.
Unless you have to go play basketball. Do you have to go?
I got 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, great. You know it takes time to get to the car place. I don't know if you've ever been in Vegas, but you don't just teleport there.
I'm aware.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure. Listen,
The car is going
He's
to be
an
here in
adult.
15 minutes.
He can
We
handle
are-
himself.
But I might have to change my compression shorts in front of you. Which that's the other thing.
You can use the
Yeah,
bathroom.
we're now a video podcast.
I had to, man. Sorry, I don't know when it was. About 3 weeks ago, we were going ice skating on a Sunday after basketball, and so
Yeah.
Anna was like, "You can play. I'll pick you up from basketball. We'll go play. We'll go ice skating." So then I had to change in the car, and I was thinking
yeah.
of Rob because it's like you're in the car,
Classic.
you're changing underwear,
You're
you look
pushing
down,
so hard on the
What
floor
is
and you're
this?
trying to pull your hips up like this.
and you
It's
look
just-
down and you go like, "Is that what it looks like?
Yeah,
like
no.
the
In a
nest and
car.
the stuff?" Oh,
No, it gets all spread out on the leather like like
Right.
you're making pancakes on there. You know
I'm
what I
so
mean?
sorry. And it's awful that when you look at your own dick, you think of Rob. Like that's not
No.
not what I want in my life.
Oh, and then you're tying the seatbelt around your scrotum and tightening it up so hard. It's so gross.
What?
What? Never mind.
All right. Sorry, is this a music podcast?
Hey, the child seat is concerned, and this child heat is concerned. Now I don't like calling the child heat. I should have thought something better than that.
You know, it's
Listen,
not good when you've done that and the car's moving and it's beeping at you like every 8 seconds because it doesn't think it's hooked up. It's
Or
too
no.
small to recognize the hookup.
you put your balls on the seat and it doesn't set off the seatbelt alarm.
Yes.
It's not heavy enough. That doesn't make sense totally. Are you running by the car in that scenario, Aaron?
What?
How are your balls on the seat, but you're not? You got to think ahead before you say these things. Come on now. All right, we are talking about the Minutemen, and we are talking about double nickels on the dime. Now, none of us listen to this full album. It's 40 songs.
Right.
It's a double, and it's not a compilation. This is a double LP that they released in 1984 as a response. Oh, let's think. What else is 55? That's right. It's a response to Sammy Hagar's "I Can't Drive 55."
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Wow.
So this is really like you'll recognize them because of the Jackass theme song is on this. I think that's probably the most recognizable song.
Oh, yeah.
It
It
is-
popped up and heard it. You know what? I couldn't tell if it was the Jackass theme song or the King of the Hill. What's the King of the Hill theme song? Rob, you'll have to
is-
drop that one in.
is that the
I
same?
feel like it sounds similar.
Kind of sounds like the South Park theme song too, a little bit.
Yeah,
the beginning.
well, see, but that's I know that's Les Claypool, but yeah,
Okay.
it does have that same. I swear this is the Jackass one, but
Oh, I
It
think
is. You're
so,
right.
yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
so it's D Boone, Mike Watt, and George Hurley, and they were all born in the '60s, so they're like barely 20 when this album comes out. But they wanted to do a punk album that was a little bit more.
Is this an
complicated.
American group or?
Yeah, it's
okay.
out. They're actually out of. they were out of California somewhere. But this was like their third album they released. They released one more after this, and almost right after this album comes out, the lead singer dies in a car crash. So this is like one of these bands where like you never know what they could have gotten into, but because of a tragic passing. But I thought this was just going to be a normal punk album. But when you listen to this, it's almost like a ska kind of type stuff, because the bass lines on this album are absolutely going crazy. But it's a punk album in the sense where a lot of the songs are like 45 minutes, a minute long, and he's just talking about whatever. There's a song on here called "A Political Song for Michael Jackson to Sing."
What's the name of the song?
In 1984, right when Thriller's coming out, like that.
They're really thinking things through. They're artists.
100%. I wonder what political thing they were going to have him sing about it. I wish it was something like crazy, like nobody would know about. It'd be like tariffs. It'd be like Michael Jackson. I support tariffs on computer chips.
That's the other thing I got to mention. Shout out to John from Edina. He brought me the Rolling Stone.
He did.
He brought me the Rolling Stone magazine. And I'm reminded of that because Questlove tells a great story about listening to Michael Jackson's song Morphine with D'Angelo and them both saying, like, this is when, like, when Michael Jackson has stopped making sense. But that was in,
I didn't just love morphine. You know what else I like?
Oh, God.
I want that mommy's milk.
I want that mommy's milk. It helps me sleep. I can
set
tell you
myself
right
up
now,
for that.
if you looked at I'm looking at the bedside table between Russell's, and while you guys were gone, I actually dug through some of the drawers and stuff. But, okay. And it started buzzing. So weird. But our bedside table in Dave and I's room,
Disaster.
it looks like it's an evidence photo for Dr. Conrad Murray after Michael Jackson passed away.
Give me some of that mommy's milk.
The amount of stuff that's on there, it's just like cards of naked ladies, half a bottle of Crown Royale.
Oh, wow.
It's just like there's everything there. And then when you go into the drawer, there's like, whoa, this is. I mean, there's a lot of stuff down there. It's like he's got his vape rig and everything. It's just like there's just nothing healthy going on in this room. I mean, here all we've got is just a banana and then
one pack of gummies.
Yeah, and then a giant thing of underwear with a sign that says "Sniff here." I don't know why you put that out for the help around here.
I will say it's not uncommon for punk and reggae to be adjacent to Bad Brains. Did it? I think maybe it started with the Clash. Maybe it started before. I don't know.
Sublime kind of morphed into some of that stuff.
True. Yep.
And I know that, but this is almost like it almost feels like you know who this sounded a lot like to me was like Sublime. It's like a punk thing with a. Oh fuck! Did you just say that?
That's a great take, Rob. That's great.
You're 3 feet from him. He didn't hear you. And he's hearing his
Who does
headphones
also
and everything.
sound like? I would say probably Sublime. That's what I would say.
See, this is good now because we're not editing this one, so
No, it's out there.
everybody will know
People know
exactly
what it's
how
like.
this podcast goes.
You do think about those parallels too, right? Because Sublime got big after that lead singer
He died over OD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
His son is singing now for him. They're still pretty good. They full
Oh,
tour.
I didn't know.
yeah. Because I was always those videos were always out during when I was in like my teenage years. They would come out. I'd be like, guy who's a ghost. This is going to help with my load management. You know what I mean? This is tough. Like, I'm waiting for Creep to come on. Meanwhile, I'm watching a guy who's a ghost with singing about his dog.
If that comes on after the Aerosmith video.
But basically, like it's funk, it's punk, it's kind of like all these. It's super musical. It's totally not what I was expecting. It's almost like this.
I bet Magic Mike likes this stuff.
I bet he does too. I bet I think I would like.
Probably
it if I
like it
listened to
too
the
if I
album.
can give it some more time.
I think so too. I think and so we've got the big songs in here. Ain't No Picnic, Glory of Men, History Lesson Part 2, Political Song from Michael Jackson to Sing, and of course Corona, the Jackass theme. And then basically people are saying that if you wanted to have a band that was political, smart, weird, I mean this was kind of like the look at it, it's just like an underground thing where they were just insanely talented and clever and
Pipeline.
yeah, it's kind of fun. So should we get into the album?
Yeah.
All right, so I am going to be playing this.
Okay, I'm going to
What are
go.
you going to do? All right,
You
Aaron.
guys are on your own.
Good luck,
You're
Aaron.
free to fly.
We got to touch fingers.
Love you guys.
We got to touch fingers.
Come on, Russell.
I'll see you in 3 hours.
Okay,
Hopefully
Aaron.
with my Achilles intact.
Inappropriate.
Here we go.
Stretch out, Aaron.
Aaron, if you
stretch
if
out.
you blow your Achilles, you're on your own.
I'm not coming to help you.
We're not going out to
you.
the airport. We're not leaving this hotel much. We would never leave the hotel if you weren't here.
All right.
Watch us go to the
You
airport.
guys ready for this? This is going to be a mic drop.
All right. Well, hit
There
the
it was.
switch so it doesn't.
We had to hear it. This
Yeah.
is a listening podcast.
It fell into Russell's bed and now it's covered in Vaseline.
And
for some
this
reason.
is how we know that this podcast is going to go quick from here on out because
Yeah.
we're down to 3 of us. It never works when it's just 3 of us.
Never ever.
Let alone when it's just 2 of you, like you and John from Edina. That never works.
Just picture Aaron, just some like Zeus character from Friday shows up and like it just is mad at Aaron the whole time.
ball.
he's going to be over there and it's just Larry Johnson just like shoving him around and dunking on him. God, Aaron's got the biggest nuts to go play. What would be the thing that you could be talked into in Vegas, do you think? Of Aaron's dumb plans, what would you be talked into? For me, he's mentioned steakhouse. I could do a steakhouse.
I would do that in a heartbeat.
I mean, we're looking at the mountains right now. I mean, if it made sense, doing a little hike through the mountains would be fun, but it would have to be very. I'd have to know exactly how long we're going to go and all that stuff.
And
I wouldn't want to be
say
caught.
it again, people that hike, they love to lie about the length of a hike. It's one of their favorite gags. Oh, it's just a short hike.
My kid, famously, Eddie, who's 10 now, when he was like 4, he said, I used to like hikes, but then I just figured out they're just really long walks. That was his line.
Not a winning formula.
No.
Yeah, no, not at all. All right, so I'm going to play each one of these from the beginning. So we got 40 songs, so we're dialed in here.
Picking a few of them.
Aaron's not here, so we got all the time
Okay.
now. We're not in a rush at all. No, I'm just kidding.
We got to get to the buffet by 10.
Let's
Or
start
by noon.
All right, then we're over. Goodbye. Let's start with number 1 hit song, which I do. I'll just play it and I'll put it in. And all the songs. This song. This is one of the more popular ones on Amazon.
It does kind of rock.
It does. I'm going to have to listen to this. It does sound very California. It sounds very
Little Chili Peppers, maybe.
Sublime, Chili Peppers. It's pretty good.
You know what it kind of sounds like to me? It's music that, like, when you were listening to the Tony Hawk soundtrack, there'd be a song like this out there, and you'd be like, "Who the fuck are these guys? This rocks." You know what I mean?
I bet, like we had like the '94 X Games CD that was just phenomenal.
Yes.
I bet this was on a couple of those different versions.
Yeah. But look at the song. It's 2 minutes long. It's already halfway over. I mean, it really is like something where when I was listening to it, just oh my God, I thought you were the hotel people coming in and telling us they want to hire us full time for a show. Hey, would you guys be willing to be here? We go Bruno Mars, be like,
No.
Russell, what if you worked at Vegas? What if you worked as an
I had a
entertainer in Vegas?
residency here.
Yeah. And they said, okay, we'll give you a marker. You get like $1,000 a weekend of a marker.
That'd be amazing.
Oh my God. Would it even be fun anymore though? If you're getting free money from the hotel, would you even be able to?
You'd be doing it for way more than $1,000. What if it was like 20 grand a weekend?
Am I podcasting or what am I doing?
Well, no, I mean, they're giving you gambling money like they're doing with Bruno Mars. You know what I mean? Where he's trapped here because he's got so much
they're
gambling
giving
debt.
him. I think he's paying off gambling debts, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
My reading comprehension is not great.
Yeah.
guys. I'm not
That's
gonna lie.
the reason why.
I don't
Isn't that right,
understand.
Aaron? Am I right? He's paying.
That
He's
explains a
paying
lot.
off gambling debts. Bruno Mars. That's
Aaron
what I
doesn't-
thought. Yeah.
Aaron's not reading the same
Now
stuff.
he's here playing because it's like, well, you can either pay him the $20 million or whatever you owe him, or you could just play 6 shows a year for the next 3 years, kind of a thing. So I might have to. I might be Magic Mike 69 can correct us on that one.
There's something to that too, because I was actually Bruno Mars's lawyer when he did all this. So so I really don't understand what's going on. So that's not a good sign that I don't understand what the deal was for. But yeah, that would be I got to hand it to Bruno Mars. I got more respect for him now. He loves gambling so much it's affecting his job. You know what I mean? He loves playing blackjack so much that now he's stuck being in Vegas forever. Like, just imagine if you gambled so much that now you work here.
And now
Aaron.
after that, he's going to be this is how he gets to be the limo guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Coolio, get the stretch. Okay, and then all of a sudden he's driving the stretch because he's lost too much money to Vegas. Let's go to the next song here. Here's a song with a great title. Maybe Partying Will Help.
We're picking some good songs here. There's some maybe not dogs on here. The singer, when he's just yelling and talking, got some of them are. But you're picking like this here. Not for me. I love the band. I love the music.
Why am I able to waste my energy?
How do you put 40 songs on an album and not?
Maybe
I don't
partying
know.
will help.
Like, what do we think of this? It's just like, is it too much? Like an album like this, or is that the point of it? Like it's a punk album, and it's.
I mean, because if you were any sort of just looking like you'd make 3 albums out of this, right? And then just try to sell 3 albums, kind of a thing. So, according to AI, no, Bruno Mars does not have debt with MGM. It's a widespread rumor that he, in 2024, that he owed $50 million in gambling debt, and that's why he started. So, sounds like it's false.
Oh, okay.
But will we ever really know?
No.
He's not going to admit to that. They're not going to admit to that.
MGM says that. Yeah,
There's,
Bruno
I mean,
Mars.
listen, I won't even tell my wife the real amount of money that I'm gambling and losing in Vegas. Okay, there's no
how close you tell her? Like you
it's
say
half. It's a rule of half. It's the same with how much money I bring out. It's always the rule of half.
Yeah.
Okay. Although this year I'm actually doing okay, but
Right.
now I'm screwed today.
Rob, some of our wives listen to this podcast. You gotta.
Yeah. And you guys are gambling way less than me. Okay. And no women are talking to you guys whatsoever on the dance floors. But here's the thing: is that
Actually, there were women talking to me on the dance
Oh
floor.
yeah, Russell had two.
I had two. And one of them was saying they were watching us from the day before. Did you know that?
yeah, you did because you pointed once again. You pointed at me and said this. She's been
Hanging out
watching
by
you
the garbage
dance.
can. Yeah.
But once again, a couple women have tried to dance with us as a group, and literally they got mad because we weren't dancing with them.
Right.
We will never,
No.
ever dance with ladies on this. Now, if ladies want to sit there and talk with us a little bit, that's fine. But if they think that we're going to dance, we're not here to dance with women.
We're here to dance with each other.
We're here to dance with
but-
each other to the same songs.
But
every night.
how many women have you squatted at the carnival court this year?
We have added one more squatted woman
Yes.
to the carnival court. Okay, this woman was extremely light. Okay, and it turned out that when she told us how old she was like 50. We were blown away. I thought she was going to say like 30. And then at some point I said, "Oh, Russell, this is a good tip for you. If
Okay.
you're ever talking to a woman
Yes.
and you have a lull in the conversation, all you have to say is, well, you must lift weights."
Oh, that's the line.
It's one of the
huh?
greatest lines you could possibly say because they all. I mean, obviously, I could tell she lifted weights, but because then you know what the next part of that is?
What's that?
Touch my stomach. That's always the next line of that conversation, and you have to do it.
And what
Russell.
does that lead to?
Well, you touching your stomach and then never washing that hand.
Oh, yes. Thumbs up. Oh, good. Oh,
Yeah,
good work. Good job today.
yeah. Here's a picture of my wife. That's what I do every time.
You do.
Yeah, here's a picture of my wife and kids. I love them so much, and I miss them
Yeah.
because they're gone forever. So I'm single. So
Yeah, but
how you doing?
The one lady was saying that her and her friend were watching us have fun from the night before. They liked our energy or the way we were doing things. They did like our shoes. So
We're good dancers too.
We
I
are
mean,
good
we
dancers.
do attract.
We're out
people.
there, but I mean, literally, if you come with us, like I said to somebody, if I had to explain to you what we did in Vegas, we would sound like the biggest morons because we sat all day and watched sports, and then at halftime we would get up and play bubble craps or blackjack,
Yep.
and then we went to the same bar that we went to last night,
Yep.
the night before. We listened to the same band play a lot of the same
Yeah,
songs.
it was about
and-
50-50.
and even pay them to play the same songs. And guess what? I wouldn't want it any other way. It's one of the greatest. We know exactly what's going to happen. There's always crazy people
Matt
out.
from East St. Paul, friends with Brian and,
Yep.
and Joe. You know, he famously said, you know, he's been on here a couple of times. He goes, I just don't like dancing with dudes. And I'm like, well, that's your problem.
Yeah,
it's
because that's
fun.
what we're doing out here. We are 100% dancing with dudes. And guess what we're doing today?
probably more of it.
This sums up Aaron and ours relationship. Aaron is going to go play the basketball run. We are rushing to hurry up so we can get to the buffet and get some crab legs.
I took one of these edibles about an hour ago, so we're going to need to be at that buffet soon.
My God, Russell, that's a great idea. Do you have an extra one? I might have to load up for the buffet. I have to fight my Zeppelin.
Load management.
All right, and then of course the most famous song on this album, Corona.
Oh, this is the Jackass song. Great opening.
I mean, if you're listening to this in a car, you're not driving that car safely.
No.
You know what I mean? You are not. Nobody's ever listened to this song and made the decision. What a perfect opening for Jackass.
Right.
It's fun. It kind of. When I heard this, I was like, oh hell yeah. But what is your favorite Jackass game? What's your favorite one you've ever seen? I asked the question, so I'll start. My favorite is the rodeo fire hose, where they hang a fire hose down and then they have to hop onto it and they turn it on as a rodeo and it sprays them around. And the brilliance of Jackass, of course, is the outfits they wear. Every skit they do, they're wearing corresponding outfit. But you want to your kids get old enough to watch Jackass with you. It's a great time every time.
My favorite one is it's like in their production, like in one of the hallways or something, like backstage or something.
Yeah.
Got something. They put a sign on the wall that says like, you know, hey, what does that say? Like Happy Birthday or Reed or something.
Yeah.
So then you have to get up and they go and they look at it really close. And then all of a sudden a big punching
Boxing
bag
glove.
just comes out and they go flying back.
Do you think you could handle being in a friend group like that? I know you would.
no.
Russell would
I
hate
would
it.
lose
Russell-
my fucking mind.
Russell
would.
You know, I have friends like this, so they're not quite like this,
Oh,
but
the nut tips.
But they're the nut tap guys. The guys who what are those guys called again? Complimentary movie guys. They still to this day will like tallywhack someone in the nuts, like a backhand. And if they ever did that to me, I would never talk to them again.
Joe from East St. Paul, he pulled a jackass on us one time. We were at St. Olaf, and there was some like water, must have been like a pump house or something between Rand and Itterbo. Or,
Senior week.
And so he would call people and say, "Hey, we're over at Rand, come on over." So I'd go, I by myself, like I'm walking over, and he's just up there spraying a hose at people as they're walking by.
Then he sprayed it all at himself.
He sprayed everybody, so that everybody else is getting in on. Oh, call so-and-so, call. We're all sitting behind the wall, and Joe just starts spraying people. It's hilarious.
It's so good. The only thing I had like that in college was, of course, the famous phone in the Hoimi lobby that was one number off from Pizza Hut or Domino's.
What?
It was one number off from Domino's if you were calling to it. And so all I would do is if it rang, I would pick it up and say Domino's, then take the order, and then just that was it.
And they would never get their
I'd be
pizza.
like, all right, be there in 20 minutes. They would never hear from it again. Now, in retrospect, one of the meanest pranks you could possibly
Can you imagine if that happened to you? You thought
I'd be raging.
where is the Domino's? It's coming. I know it's coming.
Where the fuck is the Domino's? I called you already. That's just me again in the lobby. Oh, you're right, sir. I'm so sorry. You know what? We're going to bring you a free pizza. What kind of soda do you want with this? Just, my pranks are not clever. They're just mean. All right. But Russell, now let me ask you, Russell. Have you seen the Jackass movies? Were you a Jackass guy?
I've seen a few of the movies. I don't know if I could say that many of the. If you told me the skits, I could probably say if I remembered or not. But I am more of I don't like mutilation skits.
Yeah.
Like when they're piercing body parts. If
a lot of wiener stuff too, which always gives me
wiener stuff, mutilation stuff. I don't like. I like the ones where they're. If it's like throw them in like with a bull or like some wild animal or something, I'll go for that.
Yeah, because I did watch these with my girls like earlier than I should have.
Yeah,
and you always forget that there's a one where it's like a penis in a snake outfit and they put it into a snake cage. You know what I mean? And they have this, they have the snake bite it, and you're like, I got like 3 friends that I think would do this.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like it's kind of it exposes my daughters to what men could be like. You know, especially when I'm watching that, and then but you do have to skip like where they have like the little bathroom. Anytime somebody was going to the bathroom in that, I was like skipping it, except for the one where he had to go in the Home Depot.
No,
I
God,
don't remember that one. Oh, was it just a toilet on display?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Can you imagine if you worked there? How miserable your day would be. How was your day at work? I don't even. Hey, I know you got a bunch of those nice Japanese toilets. Did you sell any of those? I said, it happened today, sweetie. You know the thing I've always feared. You know what I mean? It's like the one thing where there's like a big red button in the toilet section at Home Depot.
Do you think the Home Depot already has like a totem pole or like an order of who would have to clean out a toilet if someone shit in it? Is there like, does the management have like a list that's not posted anywhere where it's like,
and then when you do it, you go to the bottom of the list.
Yes.
You're like,
Daryl, you're up.
We saw guys out last night, Peter and I did, where they all had hats on, where they looked like it was naval, but they were all a little bit different. And I think that they were a friend group just like us.
They all had captain's hats,
But they had different rankings.
Oh, really?
And I was thinking maybe we should do that. You know what I mean? Like we rank the trip. So like Joe is the general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like if there's an open blackjack table, the general gets to go first. John would be at the bottom. John would be a private.
Do you think
he's
so?
He's only been here 2 years.
I don't know. Based on his experience the other night, he might be the general.
We can't talk about that. We cannot put that out in the real world.
He is out there where but John is once again breathing life into
his
this
wife.
trip.
Did I tell you though? We were debating, right? I said, I think John would tell his wife all this stuff that happened.
Yeah.
And so then I asked John. I go, John, would you tell your wife?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And once again, let's just be clear. It's all just stuff of like, I don't know what road I was crossing last night. Stuff like that. It's nothing like marriage breaking, but
right.
If I could let me just pray. If I could be in a lobby on a Friday night at 4 a.m, I would do anything in my power to get there.
I wonder if we can get the video. Can you go back to the video?
It was wild enough that one of our other friends, Dave, did come and sit by me and asked who was watching him the other night, and kind of gave me the parental guidance of someone needs to watch him when you guys go out.
Well, we didn't do it last night because we sent him home when we were going to In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah. Ben from Palm Springs took him home. So him?
Okay, well, good. He's alive today. Then history lesson part 2. you get stuff like this where it's like so nice and pleasant.
I enjoy it. But see, it's vocals for me.
Yeah.
I know this is the vibe of it, but I just
Yeah, no, I agree, but there's something I don't. And again, if this isn't like, is this just for? Because we keep running into this, right? Where it's like, I think if I grew up listening to this band, or if I grew up being a big punk fan, this would be a really interesting band because it's not like Ramones punk. It's not like Devo though either.
It's like graduated punk a little bit or something.
Because when Devo was before this, right?
Yeah.
So this isn't as complicated, but there still seem like there is musical, but it's a.
Well, Devo's right around. I think '84 wasn't that when that album we just listened to? That was right around. I think, but they started in the late '70s.
And then I think finally our last song we're gonna do, "This Ain't No Picnic," and I think this actually give you a pretty good idea of what this album sounds like.
Did you say picnic just so you could pop your peas into the mic?
Picnic. When's the last time you guys had a picnic?
COVID date.
No. Did you have a picnic basket?
No, it was. Oh, I don't know if this would be it. We went to a park and I brought stuff to make Moscow mules at a picnic table.
I remember that. That sounds like a good.
Does that count or not?
Oh, 100%. That's more picnicky than I do.
We did not go out again.
No.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
You got somebody a picnic and you brought a picnic and you brought them drinks?
Well, maybe I might want to delete this because I haven't made any efforts to do picnics in the last however many years. So,
But, Russell,
yeah.
that's the thing, right? Is that
But
when you live
but wait, you got options now. We know that from last night.
That's true.
You've got options, so you're doing okay.
I'm going to say this. If you live with somebody, going to eat outside seems like one of the dumbest fucking things in the entire world.
I mean, but there's things like in Minneapolis where like there's like music at like Lake Harriet Band Shell and stuff like that. We could think, there's things that happen. We travel, parks and stuff like that a lot.
Yeah.
Well, instead of like going to McDonald's for lunch, so we'll pack a picnic more than most times. We at least pack something like that. So we have picnics all the time as a family.
See, in my mind though, picnics. And here's the thing: is that you'll see online sometimes. You'll see like, have you ever seen those really nice picnic baskets for sale?
Yeah.
Where they have like the glasses and the silverware. I've always been
you're
like,
laying down in a blanket in a field.
I should get that. And then
in
I'm
a
like,
meadow.
I hate picnics. I hate eating outside. I hate eating in a field. And you know what I hate more than anything else?
Having to get up off that ground when you've been laying on it for an hour.
Or a picnic bench. You try to sit in a picnic bench that's just not quite cut out for your proportions, and you got to squeeze in there. You
Yeah.
feel like you're going to tip over.
See,
like,
I don't mind a table. I hate sitting on the ground because I'm like,
Yeah.
how many ants are coming? They're coming, or something's going to find bugs or whatever.
I hate sitting at a picnic table because it's
Well,
always
you and
that
I
same
will never
paint.
have a picnic together.
Oh my God, man, this is really driving a rift between our
Right.
relationship. But it's the paint they use on picnic tables where it's like it's not. If you touch it, it makes my fingernails feel weird. I don't know. I've always thought that. I've never liked
you can
picnic
carve
tables.
into it, right? That's where you see everybody.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And if it's too smooth,
But that's because they paint them year after year after year, so then it gets real thick.
oh, is that what it is? Oh,
Yeah.
I hate it.
City work.
You know what? Let's do one more song. Let's find one more song on this album. I don't know, like what's it going on? We'll do. Oh, you know what? We've got to play the Michael Jackson. Where's that Michael Jackson song? A Political World. Here we go. Political song for Michael Jackson to sing. That's something we haven't mentioned. They are really political, man. They talk about a lot of political stuff. In '84, of course, we're right into Reagan. Everybody's like, "Oh, this is bad." I mean, to quote Michael Jackson, to have his name in a song in '84 is just so killer. So, this was the Minutemen. We've got to get to the buffet. We've got to end this no matter what. We've got to get to the buffet. This was the Minutemen. This was double nickels on the dollar. Rolling Will Toned, of course, would be if this is perfect at whatever number this is. I think we're still in the 260 somewhere.
I can pull it up.
Okay, Rolling Bone would be this. No, it deserves to be higher. Listen, it's a album like we haven't really heard before. I don't know what band, and don't say Sublime again, man. Try to copy me again. After the edit, I got to switch that around. What band do you think this is the most like that we've listened to already?
I think it's the Chili Peppers.
Yeah, I would say, I think that's a good
We
one.
listened to Chili Peppers yet?
Yeah, we have done
Yeah, I
one.
remember we did the Zephyr song. We had a whole bit about the Zephyr song.
We had Californications. That album's on.
No, Blood Sugar Sex Man.
Gotcha. I think Californications in the high 300s or something. So okay.
I don't know. I mean, because the other punk ones we've done haven't sounded a lot like this. The Ramones and And
Flash a little bit.
A little bit.
They get a little into their music a little more. This has a little more musicality, than just the straight up 3 chords and some drums.
But it is the musicality with and then with Russ says, and then just the not give a fuck every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we're gonna play this great beat and then talk over it in an annoying voice. And it's like, well,
Yeah.
maybe if you were at a show dancing like those guys last night, it would make more sense. But right now, Russell, the only thing that we're making sense with is our change from the buffet that we're gonna go. The look Russell just gave me. Where's Aaron? Aaron's got to be here. Russell, what do you think? Rolling Well Toned, Rolling Bone. It'd be lower on the list, okay? But it should have been lower on the list, which in this case is a lower number because we're in Vegas. Or would this be a Rolling Groan, which is higher on the list, which would be a higher number, but we're covering it in the future. Should we cover it in the future or the past? Russell, what do you think? Rolling Well Toned, Rolling Bone, or Rolling Groan?
I'm kind of torn on this because I really enjoyed the music part of it. I hear the Chili Peppers the most in the band, but I don't enjoy the lead singer at all. And I know that's their vibe and that's their sound, but for me, I'm going to say it's Rolling Groan. It's too high on the list because I just think there's way too many talented singers that putting these guys above them seems ridiculous to me.
Matt, what do you think? Rolling Well Toned, Rolling Bone, or Rolling Groan?
Just for the record, so Magic Mike doesn't yell at us. This is 267 on the list. 267.
Wow, we're 2 away.
Ooh.
From what Russell's night was almost last night, 269s.
Two of them.
No, Russell, whatever, 25? 269s? That's crazy.
The one lady was very impressed that I asked for Parliament Funkadelic. I'm just going to say that.
Russell, see, did you
You've
tell her
got
about
options.
the podcast?
You've got options.
We got to get stickers, man.
Right.
We need
just start
business
sticking
cards.
them everywhere. I did not listen to this album. You pulled up the jack, so I'm assuming that I'm going to like this, but I'm just going to go, since I did zero research, I'm going to go with the fact that I would much rather listen to the Blue album, Weezer by Weezer at 294. So I'm going to say this is Rolling Groan, should be lower on the list. And that's my very, very, very short take on this.
All right. And of course, guys, unfortunately, you guys are incorrect.
Shit.
Okay. This gets a rolling, hits your nuts on the ground. When you hear this album, of course, you were thinking about Jackass. You were doing crazy stuff. When you were doing
That
this,
is true.
If
Yeah.
you were driving in a car, you're getting a rental car. You're driving into the Demolition Derby and bringing it back. One of the all-time great opening to a movie. You are doing nasty stuff for the song, and that's why we are officially banning this album for the rest of the trip at Vegas, because we're going to be civilized. Today we are going to a restaurant. I just wanted you to picture this. We are eating today in a restaurant with silverware. Do you know how many days it's been since I've eaten something with silverware here?
2 nights ago, I had half of a piece of pizza for dinner. That was it. Joe, you had an extra piece. Joe had it was the pineapple and it was the Hawaiian.
Yeah.
And Joe's like, well, you want some? I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
That was my dinner.
Well, yesterday, that's the reason I went up and took a nap, is Matt saw it. I was eating pizza in my famous Hard Daddy shirt.
Oh,
And-
did you spill on it?
Russell,
yeah, this-
you've never seen a spill like the spill I had
I
yesterday.
spilled on my shirt yesterday. I spilled flaming hot garlic butter from the garlic knots onto my shirt. I had a mark up like up on my
And you still got
collarbone.
options after that.
You know how
options.
stupid I am is I'm a spiller.
Yeah.
And guess what kind of pizza I still got? Barbecue chicken. Can you think of a pizza that spills more? And then I go to In-N-Out and I get some juicy burger that has
I would never. Aaron did this the other day. Never, ever go to like some pizza place like down there and get barbecue chicken. I would have to get like something as standard as possible.
No, you don't.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying the other ones look so good that like I would have to just get something normal because I know it would.
I love getting the freaky pizzas. I get the barbecue chicken and the pineapple, the Hawaiian. I did it again the other day, and guess what? It was great. I don't even like Hawaiian pizza that much, but I was like, this is a fun choice. But today we are eating. I haven't eaten a meal with silverware in 3 days. I feel like a caveman. Next up, okay, just like the album that was playing when we walked into this room today, it's Sail Away. Russell, what if Russell's sleeping machine was just Enya? Guys, there's got to be a joke with Enya on this, right? But unfortunately, it's not Enya. It's Randy Newman. Okay, now
Randy Newman?
This is Randy Newman.
So this is yacht rock at its finest, right? Is this what I'm thinking? Or no, that's Christopher Cross.
Yeah,
Sail
no,
Away.
that's the thing is it's not Enya, it's not Christopher Cross, and it's not that one song where they go sail, do 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 sail. Russell, we should put in some money tonight and have them play Sail. That'd be such a good bit.
know it.
All right, folks, the podcast theme song is playing.
When you want to hear about the greatest albums of all time, but you're just too lazy to look it up online.
This to amplify his persona on the podcast. Like this is driving. Like if he was just here on his own for like a work trip for 3 3 days. He's not.
I think he is. No, I mean,
You think he is?
He likes to have some sort of challenge. And he did the hike last year, and he's just trying to find another challenge this year. I got to say, I'm going to go with that. This is more people that look like Aaron than look like Shaq, or
I suppose if you're paying money for basketball out by the airport,
right? Which is fine, and there'll probably be a couple people that are okay, but like,
you think he's going to go out there and he's like
we got to get him
Jason Williams?
No, I think he will be in the middle 5. There's 15 people. I think he's in the middle 5 of abilities.
Oh,
I just do.
I can't wait to hear it. I absolutely can't wait. Well, we will see you guys next week when we come back and do a Randy Newman song with no Randy Newman songs I've ever heard in my life on the album.
Love LA.
No, not on there.
Is that it?
No, it's not on there at all. I couldn't believe it. There will be no parody songs.
What about the Toy Story?
No. Oh, yeah, the Toy Story one is out there.
Is he the guy? Is he sing Major League? Is he the guy that sings the couple songs in Major League?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Yes. Now, so he's this guy's a great musician, but we're gonna know a few songs. I guarantee we know a couple.
Rolling into Cleveland to the lake. Oh, to make you stumble. I don't know any of the lyrics.
Oh, there we go. All right.
I believe it's Cuyahoga River is the opening song for Major League.
Thanks for putting up with the live episode, everybody. We will see you later. Is that how we end? We will see you later?
We're not going to see him. This is a podcast.
That's true.
You need to come up with some joke. You guys, this is where you guys come up with
You guys want to help me put a bunch of these cards in Aaron's bed when he comes back? Or we can leave, like, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for us to go get a condom and leave a soiled condom in his bed right now. Just to make him wonder what the hell happened after he left.
Oh, we should do this funny joke where he opened a bunch of condom wrappers and put it in his bag. So when he goes home and opens his luggage, just a bunch of condom wrappers fall out. You know what the problem is? You know what Aaron's wife at gmail.com would say when she opened up the bag and a bunch of condom wrappers fell out? Yeah. What was Rob in your room?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's going to know
yeah.
right away.
I would say she would say that's a terrible use of cardboard. Like, what a waste you've done for the environment.
She's bad. Yeah, around this house we normally reuse all of our Ziploc bags.
At least put them in the compost when you're done.
That's one of the grossest things I've ever heard in my entire life.
All right, we got to go.
The problem is if we're going to load up Aaron's bed with the cards, we have to get rid of his full-size pillow. You know what I mean? That's in there. It's shaped like one of the battle cats. Oh, I told a joke that just bombed in the podcast. Oh, well, I'm hungry. Let's go.
Thanks,
See you guys.